Hello everyone, it is Toby here and welcome back to another Friday talk here on the channel. And it is the Christmas season. It is well and truly into December now, and I wanted to talk a bit about how I stay motivated to keep training over the Christmas period, which is a period full of going and hanging out with family, hanging out with friends, taking a bit of a chill pill from work, from life stress, and just enjoying each other's company. So how on earth do you stay motivated to get in and get stuck in with your training when this is the case? Now, I know for people perhaps like myself, it is actually not the hardest thing in the world to stay motivated, because going to the gym and training is just part of my daily routine. I will do it every day and something doesn't feel quite right if I don't. But this video is more for those people who do struggle a little bit with motivation and do struggle a little bit with getting it in without much of a prompt. So in today's video I'm going to go over a few sort of tips, tricks, reasons about why I continue to train, how I fit it in, and how I particularly get it in over this Christmas period. So sit back, relax, and we're going to get straight into that. But first off, if you're new to this video, please be sure to go down below, hit subscribe, and check out all the other content on this channel. We do not only these Friday talks about fitness and strongman, we do our own fitness and strongman training here, as well as coverage of some of the pro shows when I watch them. So it's a really good space just to get involved with the community. So please be sure to subscribe and go and check out all those other videos. So the Christmas period, as I said, it is a period that most people seem to really enjoy, taking a bit of a chill pill back from the life stresses and just enjoying spending time with family, friends, even just yourself, and not necessarily having training and sticking to a training plan, nutrition, that sort of thing at the forefront of your minds. And I'm going to start off this video by saying that is perfectly fine to take a bit of a step back. Me, myself, I don't, but I know a lot of people use the Christmas period, specifically the week of Christmas itself, as sort of a planned deload, and that is exactly what I suggest doing if you are struggling to stay motivated for some hard training. You can go one of two ways, and the first way, of course, is to plan it in as a deload. Plan that week over Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's as a deload. Now, that's not me saying don't get in and get training. It means don't focus on hitting any big numbers. Don't focus on smashing goals. Just go in, get moving, get something done, and just let your body have the rest that you so desire over the Christmas period. Deloading is something you should be doing all of the time anyway, not all the time, you know what I mean, regularly within your training programs. So by scheduling one in for the Christmas week, it just takes that pressure off of your training just enough that you're still going to get in and get it done, but you don't have to be worried about doing 3-hour super heavy sessions that are going to kill you off for the rest of the day. Just go in for about an hour a day. Everyone can find an hour in their days to go in and just move some weight and just get your body moving, get up to speed with what you normally do, but don't have the pressure of going super heavy, having to hit numbers, having to hit a specific goal. So yeah, the first bit of advice for me is keep it simple. Just go in and give it a bit of a deload. Now, luckily enough, this year, Christmas Day itself has fallen on a rest day in my training program. But the second thing I'm going to suggest is just jiggling around your sessions, around your plans and your Christmas stuff, basically. So I know a lot of you, including me, love to stick in the routine and do the exact same set days on the set days every single week, and for the rest of the year that is perfectly fine. But for the Christmas week, when you've got a lot of stuff planned back to back, it can be kind of difficult. So where you've got maybe Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day back to back to back to back, maybe you can sneak in a session in on Christmas Eve morning and then have the evening and Christmas Day as rest, and then maybe another session on the eve of Boxing Day, or perhaps use Boxing Day and Christmas Day as a back-to-back rest day. You just got to jiggle it around to what works for you. So for me this year, I'm going to be doing a session on Christmas Eve, have Christmas Day completely off, a session on Boxing Day, have the 27th completely off because I got plans, and then a session on the 28th, and then have New Year's completely off. And I'm not going to focus too much on what those sessions are going to be. I'm going to stick to my program as best as I can, but it's not going to be something that I stress about. The worst thing you can do for motivation is stress about your goals and stress about what you're lifting. Coupling up the planned deload with not sticking to your routine and regimed strength training program. Just having a week where you go in when you have the time, and don't worry if it's not on the set day that you plan yourself. 1 week is not going to change the rest of the year's training. If you can keep it regimented and can keep yourself training hard over Christmas, by all means go ahead. This is for those people who struggle to do that. Just don't worry about it. It's 1 week. You can take a step back. You can relax. You don't have to be on the game 24/7, 365 days of the year. Just take 1 week to have a planned deload and make your sessions a bit easier and a bit more flexible around what you can do. Because for me, I'm lucky enough, I work out in a home gym, so that is accessible to me at any given opportunity. If you're someone who goes to a public gym that is probably going to close over Christmas, then you have to make your workouts work around when that gym is going to be closed and when you're actually going to be able to have access to it. Now, I touched on it there. Another way to get your sessions in over Christmas is to do some home workout stuff. If you're lucky enough like me and have some gym equipment at home, even have a full gym setup or just a barbell, some plates, or even just some dumbbells, just get something going while you're at home. There's always that big slump on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve where the family are all sleeping, everyone's doing their own thing. That is the perfect time to go off into your room or off onto the garden or something and do maybe a body weight circuit, do a conditioning circuit. Just do something that keeps you active, keeps you moving. And trust me, even if you just have no motivation whatsoever, just get moving in some capacity and it will just keep your body ticking over and keep yourself ticking over. But again, it's not the end of the world if you have a day off. It's not the end of the world if you have a week slightly lighter. Enjoy yourself, enjoy Christmas. This isn't a video that I'm going to be sitting down and shouting down the camera that you have to be on it the whole time. You can have that week as a deload, you can have that week as a flexible week, and you can have that week as just something you want to do. For the last 4 years, I have used the Christmas week as a PR week. I go in, I try and max one lift that I've been working towards all year, and that's my session. It doesn't take me very long, it takes me an hour. I use it as sort of a mock meet, and I can just go in, max out a deadlift, for example, and then that's me done for the session. It is just a week where, as I said, you could go either one of two ways. You can use it as a deload or use it as a week to test your maxes, because obviously you're going to be fueled up with all the food. You're going to be fueled up with the amount of rest that you'll be having, just chilling out, lying down. It's a perfect opportunity to go and try and max stuff out, but yeah, it depends on which way you tend to lean. If you're someone who can't take a week off training because you just want to get in and get strong, maybe maxing out that week is the perfect plan for you. If you're someone who is looking forward to the rest, doesn't want the life stress, then maybe taking a deload is the best practice for you that week. Now, obviously, everyone is different with the period of Christmas that they have. For me, my life stays pretty much exactly the same right up until the week of Christmas. Then the week of Christmas through to New Year's is the busy bit where I struggle to get my training in, and then it's back to normal right again. If you're someone who has the whole month of December as your big Christmas thing and you just go into full glutton mode, full just restful Christmassy mode, that's fine as well, but you're going to have to keep on top of your training a bit more. Try and make sure you stick to a bit of a program. It doesn't necessarily have to be the hardest blocks in the world. If you want to switch out your normal strength training stuff for a bit more of a hypertrophy block that's a bit easier, a bit less taxing and doesn't take as long, that is also something you can do over Christmas. Just switch it out, do something a little bit different, something that excites you, something that makes you want to go in and get it done. For me, that is always going in and maxing out. But for you guys, it might be taking a time off of strength training and doing a bit of bodybuilding work, just getting a pump, going in for half an hour, just lifting some weights, not really thinking about it. And for the month of Christmas, for the month of December, that is the perfect thing to do, is just take it chill. Don't focus too much on stressing yourself out, having to stick to blocks, stick to programs, stick to it regimented, because everyone knows that December's a busy time. You're seeing people, plans crop up last minute, plans change last minute. If you could just get in for half an hour and get a pump, that is more than good enough. So this video has been a bit of a ranty ramble, but it's sort of a testament to how busy this Christmas period is, because if you can't tell, I have had to shoehorn this video in on the day of it being released, and I was just thinking, it's in the same way of training. life's busy, work's busy, everyone's got the mad rush until Christmas, and that includes me. So this video, I thought I'd share my thoughts on how I'm managing it as best as I can and how you guys can manage it for your training. A little bit of an inside look into what goes on in my life, really. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Videos should return back to normal and less rushed in the coming weeks as I find myself with more time. It is just that time of the year where work becomes really busy, life becomes really busy, and I just have to put YouTube a little bit on the back burner. But hopefully I'm still sticking to it as much as I can for you guys. But anyway, thank you again so much for watching. I've been Toby. I hope you did enjoy. As I mentioned earlier, go down below, click subscribe, like the video, check out everything else we've got going on this channel. Thank you for watching, and let me know down below what you find helps you out the best over the Christmas period to stay motivated, stay on top of things, and keep on smashing it. So thanks for watching for the final time, and I'll see you in the next video.